For more than 18 months, I've been preparing for what I think is the biggest, most ambitious show of my career, my collaboration with the Minnesota Orchestra. So I'll be on stage, and there'll be like 70-some musicians also on stage, all of them virtuosic players. It's been a year and a half of excitement, panic, enthusiasm, and run-of-the-mill pedestrian stage fright.
This time my best wasn't good enough. Usually it is. And the air got a little rough. Took off the fuselage and engine and both wings. But I'm ready to work for this. Just show me what it did. And I'm willing to hurt for this. I know exactly what this is. Good grief. I want that good grief. The one that heals me. That leaves me clarified by fire. And when I burn clean, tempered by light and heat. Ah, by the dead of morning, I'll be better for it, and then fortified I'll rise. Bust the hydrant, let it spray champagne. Wings are broken, but I feel no pain. It's real today.
The vocalists will be joining me on stage. The fact that all of them front their own pop outfits. Aby Wolf just came back from a tour, the Czech Republic. Matthew Santos just came in from his own tour through the West Coast. Kinghorn has his own project. Nookie Jones. Ashley DuBose has done more televised appearances than anybody. The fact that all of them said, we'll spend 2 weeks learning these tunes and lend our voices to the project was a huge deal to me.
It's no use. There must be a part of me still holding on. Still holding on. I'm still holding on to you. Shake the girl away.
You know, every tour, very often you scale it to budget. So, you know, let's say you're playing in Prague for the first time. So I'll call Abby and say, hey, can we do the song Quinine as a duo? And then I'll call her back and say, hey, we're in Minnesota. Can we do it as a quartet, as a quintet? And now it's with an entirely full orchestra. So she's been this champ about rearranging the vocals on songs ad nauseum.
I've been singing with Dessa for about 10 years. Many of the songs that she and I have done a million times together had a very different feel and also called for different harmonies. So we really had to reapproach every song fresh.
Should we agree on a place to take a breath, sneak a breath in before that?
We've been living too long, too close, and I'm ready to let
Last one, right?
you go. I'm ready. Call off your There's nowhere to take the breath. There's just nowhere to do it.
It's her music. She's leading this ship. Not only is she like taking control of everything, is like she's very clear about what she wants, but she does a really great job of making us all feel really good about ourselves in the process too, which has been really cool.
Did you go up for that third one? Singing on.
I'm singing on my shadow.
Great.
It was just falsetto.
Perfect.
My voice is so different. I'm used to doing like poppy or R&B or soulful music. That's been a challenge for me to make sure that I feel like I'm bringing the right sound.
Getting together with these monster vocalists, it's been an amazing progression in that regard. I can't wait to actually rehearse with the entire orchestra.
Please welcome to the stage, Dessa.
I just wanted to say thank you so much. I know that we're finding the kind of sweet spot of intersection between two different worlds of presentation. So I just wanted to say thank you for devoting the time and talent, and maybe for a little bit of patience as we get everything dialed in today. Thanks. Sarah Hicks will be conducting the show. She's vivacious. She's energetic. She can maneuver in 5-inch heels. This week is going to be like go time to really solidify that relationship on the team.
This collaboration really is the Minnesota Orchestra with Dessa coming together and creating this whole concert experience with her songs that are presented in a completely different light with a completely different perspective. It really is a coming together of two different art forms.
I keep my edges thin. I play by rules and reasoning. I'm trying for a quiet mind, but you burned your mind like quinine all night. I'm a kite on fire.
Today was sort of the culmination of a year's worth of effort of working with Andy, our arranger.
Dessa and I were able to we do 14 or 15 tunes. Most of them are the full orchestra, some of them are more stripped down. It added up to be exactly 999 pages of music. It's just a bunch of notes on paper until this morning when it, came alive.
While my knees still flex, while my voice holds steady. Mind sharp, spawn straight, trucks lace ready. I travel by kite, travel light, and touch down. I swallow the dice, I make my own luck now. 0, never hits the mark, it's always.
And my universe, for the most part, has been word-driven, performance-driven. Like, what's the vibe? What is the emotional center of the evening that I want to create, and how do I want it to change from song to song? Then trying to think, like, how can I communicate that? Sometimes you can do that with a big swell of strings. Sometimes you can do that with a pause.
But my money is not much, but my money is not much, but my money's on you.
I know that there's a lot of things that I have to do to make this go right tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Old crow came back today, sitting in my window.
I'm really excited to stand on stage and show, like, Laserbeak, a fellow Doomtree member, like, this is what all the time and borrowed talent has been directed towards creating.
You send signal, you listen for an echo. At the first splinters, you run to tell Geppetto. And in the worst winters, the whole thing feels untenable. Crow took me by the shoulders and he told me, honey, don't let go. Nobody fears the height, you all just fear the fall. Go to the edge sometime and prove your body wrong. You land badly, but you crash standing. You land badly, but you crash.
Part of the stage show is held together by a series of monologues. And I talk a lot about science, so I've always been kind of fascinated by, like, what's the difference between the mind and the brain? The intersection between philosophy and science, but told through the perspective of true lived stories.
Now that I knew where the love was in my brain, my plan was to remove it with a technique called neural feedback.
So she's got one 3D brain where we talk about the anterior cingulate, and then she's got this massive disco ball, this amazing caudate nucleus, which is just a phenomenal piece of art that represents so many things.
I didn't come looking for love. I didn't come to pick a fight. I come here every night to work, and you can grab an axe, man, or you can step aside.
Since my, let's say, early 20s, I think I had a vision of the kind of art that I wanted to make. I'm finally on the stages and joined by the collaborators that allow me to really swing for the fences, and that feels good.
This program